Hi, so I wanted to give everybody a bigger, deeper insight into what we've got going on at Joke. And I keep getting loads and loads of questions. People want to see who's behind the project. Well, that's my business partner, Andy, and I. I want to tell you where we're going, what the roadmap is, what we've got planned for the rest of the year and then into next year. And hopefully this is going to get some of you guys to get behind the project in the next couple of days. We're going to look at all those questions we've got. I've got loads flying at me, as I say. I've got people asking me about CMC and which exchanges we're going on, what the market cap is, etc., etc. We're going to go through the whole lot. So who's behind the project? It is myself, Simon Young. I run a business in the UK called S Media. If you want to check it out, it is www.s.media. We are a YouTube ads agency. We work with global brands to help promote their YouTube channels. That's essentially what we do. We work with influencers. We rank video. YouTube is our bag. So between Andy and I, he has been one of the he's been a creative officer and creative director for most of the top UK agencies. My background is different. I'm SEO, YouTube, e-com. I've done loads in Google ads, YouTube ads. That's my side of the business. I'm the nerd. So sorry, but you get the nerd on the video. So what we've had a problem with, and what we see, and one of my friends particularly, and he's one of the founders in the project, is comedy. The issue with comedy is plagiarism, and we want to try and stop plagiarism in comedy. One of my friends, he sat with a UK comedian who is somebody who appears on the TV in a bar, chatting to him, and 2 months later he saw some of that material that he'd discussed with that comedian coming up on a TV show, which at the time he thought, well, there's not a lot I can do about it. He would have just liked to have had his name in the credits, which obviously didn't happen. I've been to comedy gigs where I've seen people stand up in the audience and shout at a comedian, "That's my material," right? So if we can NFT that and stick it on the blockchain, we think there's a way to stop plagiarism. There's obviously, you're not going to stop people stealing material, but at least you can put a line in the sand and say, that is my material. It also gives a platform for ordinary people like me. I like telling a joke. I think I'm quite good at it. But I would never stand on stage as a stand-up. I think those guys are awesome. One of the other founders in the project is a guy called Dave Arena. If you check the website, we're all doxed on there. You will see he's a stand-up in the US. He's got some amazing connections into the comedy community. Part of why we started this whole project was because I've had conversations at board level with comedy communities that I'll not name names, but we tried to get them to start a collaborative channel on YouTube, and we believe the future of YouTube is collaboration, because if you look at comedians, the main issue they have is that they can't run a YouTube channel because, well, they could, but they can't put their best material out there because they want to go and perform this type of material in front of audiences and take the credit for it that way, and that's their living. They're not going to make a living out of YouTube. They could do if they were churning out material day in, day out, but these guys and girls are not, they're not YouTubers, right? And a lot of people will say YouTube's for the kids. Well, guess what? Loads of those views come from kids. We've got clients that we promote into the 65 plus age group, and there's more people watching YouTube pretty much now than there is TV. So we think we can take that YouTube channel, and if you check out the website, there's a link on there that is to our app, which is already built. So people are asking, what's the utility? We already have the opportunity to upload jokes straight to YouTube just with one click from our YouTube channel. So you sat there now can contribute a joke to the joke community. It goes through moderation, yes, because we can't just let all and sundry upload whatever they like, because, well, then the channel becomes a joke. But we can let you upload comedy straight onto that channel, and the idea in future is that can become an NFT. So we can allow people to get their jokes in front of millions of people on an NFT marketplace, which we are building and is being built out now, and will be ready within the next 4 to 6 weeks. So we're in pre-sale at the moment. We are looking to fund, obviously, part of that build and get that NFT marketplace ready for comedy, jokes and scripts. And one of the problems people have is getting their material in front of the right people. I've tried to write scripts before for TV. You're up against thousands and thousands and thousands of other people, and you've got to go through rounds of selection, and yeah, it's weeds out. Like, you've got hardly any chance of getting it in front of the right person at all. But with YouTube, if your content is great, we can provide the platform for you to put that content out there and get you the tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views that your comedy probably deserves. So the other question I'm being asked is, are there tier 1 comedians behind the project? Yes, there are. I can't bring them in at this stage because then they would want the majority of the project for themselves. And, well, we are running the project. We need to get it to critical mass, and then we can bring the big names on. If you're a comedian and you're watching this, we are prepared to pay for material to go onto the channel. So please do get in touch, because we will publish your content and we will get you tens of thousands of views straight away. You'll see on the channel now there are videos on there from general public, you know, people who are not stand-ups, and they have their content there on the channel getting tens of thousands of views already. So the project does have tier 1 backing. We have connections to global names in comedy. As I say, Dave in the States is in the comedy community. He does stand up. He's got lots of sort of tier 2 connections, and they will come into the project as well. But we do have, I promise you, tier 1 connections that we can bring into this project, which will just make it go off the chart, right? So I can't tell you who it is. I'm not allowed. There's several. When CMC, when listing, when exchanges, which exchanges. So we are launching onto PancakeSwap. That's where we're going to go first. We are aiming to go onto the other exchanges as quickly as we can. Where we're going is, and we know, look, you've got an opportunity to get into this project now. We're looking for people that believe in the project. We're not looking for people to just pump and dump it. We're looking for people who want to genuinely get involved with something that could be one of the biggest channels in the world, and then you've got the benefits of the token off the back of it. So it's not that we're going to leave you, you know, there is no rug pull. We're all fully doxed. We are 4 months into this, and we're only now doing the pre-sale. So if you get in now and we get onto CMC, we get a listing, another listing, we get more investors coming into the project, you literally could not be earlier to buying a chunk of this project. So we have an event called KRYPTOMAINIA. It's not our event. It's advertised fully. It's an event in Houston. It happens on the 12th and 13th of November. The original plans we had were to launch this project live on stage at KRYPTOMAINIA. The logistics mean we couldn't do that. We have to get launched first, build the NFT marketplace, and then stand on a stage in front of 1,500, 2,000 crypto fans who want to be educated as to what a token is, and talk about our journey and how hard it's been for us to get to where we are now, because we are not a shit coin, right? I am fed up with seeing the BSC network full of bullshit shit coins that are launching with no utility or getting a rug pull. This is an opportunity for you guys to get involved in something that is actually substantive and has got real people behind it who believe in what they're doing and are going to come forward and move forward on a long-term basis to make this happen. So we are here to make this happen for you, for the people that get involved at this, particularly at this early stage. NFT marketplace, we're building our own. We're not going to integrate necessarily into the others. We have promises that we can integrate into some of the bigger ones. I can't say who at the moment. It would be me making promises that I can't necessarily fulfill, because you know how these negotiations end up. We will have our own marketplace and we will integrate into some of them. Hopefully they'll be knocking on our door wanting us to talk to them. That's where we're going. So where we want to go, and I coined the phrase make a joke, stake a joke. Make a joke, record a joke, or write a joke, and then stake it, farm it, earn from it, because when somebody uses your material, that's yours. You should be earning from it. So that's where we're going to go. There's obviously other types of staking, farming, pooling, and we've got relationships set up there ready to go. So we are looking to make that happen for you, and that will happen very, very quickly once we get into Pancake. So we also, part of the project is we have comedydecentral.com. Guess what we're going to do with that? We are going to run, for the members of the community, DeFi world for stand-up comedy. So obviously you can go to a comedy club this weekend in your local area. There's very, very little live comedy online at the moment. What we want to do is create access to tier 1 comedians and others, but you've got to realize a lot of these stand-ups are going and doing gigs for beer tokens, right, or very, very little money to get their name built up. We are going to produce that platform online and give them the opportunity to be in front of millions of people on a daily basis with YouTube. So YouTube plus Comedy Decentral plus DeFi plus NFT, that's where we're going with the project. YouTube and the opportunity for revenue. I don't know whether you guys realize how much revenue people can make from YouTube, but some of the channels that we're involved with, some of the influencers we work with, make millions and millions of pounds a month. We are going to take the revenue from the Comedy Decentral and YouTube community, feed that back to the token holders by buying and burning Joke community token. So your value will get locked into the YouTube channel and the revenue that generates on an ongoing basis. And once we reach a certain level of, we roll that snowball up and we get that traction and we have that many jokes getting uploaded onto the channel on a daily basis, there will be no stopping in it. We've seen this done. We've done this for so many other channels. We want to help. Well, we want to help ourselves, and we also want to help you guys, and we want to help the world of comedy, and we actually want to make people feel better, because there's nothing better than having a laugh for your mental health. So that's also part of what we're doing. You will get the benefits from that channel. Don't think that we're going to sit back and take that. It is for the community. Tokenomics, pretty simple and straightforward. It's 5%. 1% goes to the token holders, is reflected back to you guys. Then you've got 1% goes to liquidity to support the price of the token, and then you've got 3% which goes to marketing and rewards. Now that marketing rewards wallet, one, we're going to use it to support the views on the channel. Two, we're going to use it to run competitions and get people excited about uploading a shed load of content to the Joke Community YouTube channel. So we're not going to do it based on views, we're not going to do it on likes or shares. We're going to randomly select videos that are uploaded to win prizes, because otherwise people can cheat. They can, they can send fake views to videos, they can get people that they know to vote for their videos to try and win prizes. But ultimately there will be a random selection process for those that upload content that makes it onto the channel. Not all shit is going to make it onto the channel, right? We're going to have all sorts, and there will be some that just doesn't qualify, and the quality of the channel will improve over time as well. So there'll be big, and we're talking thousands and thousands of dollars of rewards. We're not mucking about here. People are uploading jokes now for nothing, whereas in the future they could upload a joke and win thousands and thousands of dollars or tokens or access to areas. So the NFTs that we are publishing, those will be very valuable to you in the future. Those are going to be give you access to the Comedy Decentral platform. They're going to allow you to stake them, earn from them, earn other rewards, all sorts. So look, we really want you in the pre-sale. Those that get in early, it's happening now, right? We had a very slight technical hitch when it launched initially on the Revolver IDO platform, meaning that people with MetaMask could not buy, and it made the sale feel like it was sold out, whereas in fact it just wasn't letting people in, and that was a technical issue with the DApp, right? There was nothing we could do about that. These things happen in crypto, right? Actually, that's better for the people that are now listening. So if you're listening to this and you're interested in what I've said, I want you in the project now. We will be launching on PancakeSwap regardless of what happens next. So we are going to go forwards. Even if we end up with a smaller market cap than we wanted, that will mean less of a pump and dump. We will go forward together. The community will grow. We will do all of these things. You will see us at KRYPTOMAINIA in Houston. When we do that and we make the announcements we're going to make and we take this project forward into Decentraland, get ready, because there will be no stopping it. And someone said, when Lambo? Well, I don't want a Lambo. I just want to stand on a red carpet at a big event and be known as the guy who brought comedy into DeFi. So I really hope you feel like you like what you hear. Go and check us out, right? I know you can't trust 99.995% of people in DeFi and crypto. Look, we are fully doxed. There's several of us on the project that are all on there, visible, with legit businesses in the UK and the USA. Anybody else wants to get involved, DM me. Let me know what you want to do, because there are chunks of this up now for people who really believe in what we're trying to do. We're ready to fly. Let's do this. I'll see you on the inside.